This is the Bottle Blaster exhibit. It's a new exhibit we developed for Kidspace. It uses a 1-liter soda bottle, and it uses water, and it uses compressed air to make a rocket. And the kids get to launch the rocket, and what they get to do here at the control station is they get to determine how much water we're going to put into the rocket. Because the first thing we do is we put some water in the rocket, and then once that happens, we pump compressed air into the bottle. And when you launch the rocket, then the compressed air on top of the water pushes it out, and it's that water accelerating through the nozzle of the soda bottle that creates the thrust. So I can choose my water level. I'm going to choose the low level here, and then I'm going to push the second button, which is a fill, pressurize, and launch. So once I've done that, then the system takes over. And that's a good thing because it ensures that the visitor will have a successful experience. They don't have so many variables that they can create a situation where the rocket doesn't launch. Now, it probably went up about 10 feet with the low water level. And intuitively, most people seem to think that that's what will happen. So I'm going to pick the high water level, put the most water in the rocket this time, and I'm going to launch it. And you'll see, if you remember where the water level was before, it was right to where the bottle starts to be a cylinder. You'll see that it's going to fill up substantially more than that now. So now it has a lot more water, so it'll probably go higher because it has more water. Now wait a minute, it didn't even go as high as before, so what is happening here? And that's the science we're trying to get across. It isn't the amount of water that's important, it's the ratio of compressed air to water in the bottle. You have to have enough compressed air in the bottle to push all the water out. And that time we had so much water in the bottle that we couldn't push it all out, so we didn't get a good launch. The first time we had a little bit of water in the bottle and we pushed it all out and we got a reasonable launch, but we wasted some of that compressed air. In other words, we did not have the ideal ratio between water and compressed air. So now I'm going to choose the medium level. I'm going to push the button, and now when I launch the rocket, you'll see the water will go up about an inch more than it did when it was at the low level. Now it's pressurizing. There's a gauge here that shows the pressure in the bottle. Now you can see this time it went up about 26 feet. Now our tower is about 28 feet tall. We could make this shoot much higher. So the science here is, and I think it comes across pretty well, it is not necessarily that more is better. More air is not necessarily better. More water is not necessarily better. What's the best is when you have that correct ratio between the air and the water, and that's the science.